Video number 2. I know it took a while to get number 2 up, but it's here for you guys, and I have a new recipe. It goes out to my fellow college students because I feel for you guys. The recipe is not exactly real food, but it's not fast food either. It is a shrimp stuffed baked potato, and it was really good. It is something that I just came up with in my mind, probably because I saw it on Twitter, to be honest, but then I googled it, looked at the little recipe, didn't like the recipe, did my own recipe. I have it here for you guys, and I really hope that you like it. It was actually really good. I had multiple people tell me it was good. I'm not necessarily a chef, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of tasty. So check it out. Okay, here we have our shrimp, cheese, onion, potatoes, have some fresh garlic, and our seasoning to the side. We pour the shrimp into the bowl so it could defrost, and we have our potatoes boiling over on the side, and we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna pull the tails off of our little shrimps here because we don't want the tails on there while we're crunching when it's all nice in the potato and stuff. So I have a bowl here, I'm putting the shrimp and a baggie for the tails to get rid of them. Now we have our fresh bowl of shrimp, yay. Then we're gonna start cutting up some onion, yay onion. Be careful because I was crying. We're gonna chop them up as small as we can get them, and then we're gonna pull out some garlic. Look at that, yay garlic. All right, so I have 5 garlic cloves here. I rinsed them off, I peeled them as best I could, and then we started chopping. You want those nice and tiny because you don't want to crunch on garlic. That's not tasty. That's not the idea we're going for here. So after you get those nice and small, you're gonna start oiling up your pan. You want to go ahead and try to heat that up as best you can, and then we're gonna saute our garlic, we're gonna saute our onions, we're gonna mix it all in together, and we're gonna get that going nice and good. We're gonna fast forward to where it's nice and toasty brown and yummy and pretty looking. Hey, look at that. That's gonna make for great flavor when we add our shrimp in there. So go ahead and pour your bowl of shrimp inside of your sauteed garlic and onions and start mixing that in as well. You can go ahead and stir. Okay, so we have seasoned salt, and you're gonna go ahead and pour a little bit of that in there. I have no idea how much I use. I'm so sorry, you guys, but just sprinkle it all in. Okay, so we're gonna add some Cajun seasoning, and I also don't know how much of that I use. I am so sorry. I'm no Chef Boyardee. Just gonna dash it in there. And some good old black pepper, some good flavor. Go ahead and mix a little bit of that in there as well. And then you're gonna stir all that around, mix it good, mix till it's nice and seasoned. And then you get this, voila. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did add more seasoning in there. It was looking a little pale, so you can add some more too if you want. After your shrimp is good and your potatoes are nice and boiled, you're gonna cut them in half. You're gonna cut them hot dog style because you want to still have like the body left, and you don't want to cut it all the way through either. Just do it halfway, like the bread of the hot dog. You know, you don't want your hot dog to slip out the bottom. So you're gonna cut that as best you could. I went ahead and just did 4, so that's about how much my potato mixture is going to make as well. So you're going to take a spoon, and you don't want to mess up the skin of your potato. This is really important. You want to carve out the inside of the potato without busting through the skin, because then you'll just have a mess, and you will not be able to stuff your potato. You'll just have potato and shrimp mixed together in one. So go ahead and try to carve that out as best you can. There's a close-up for you guys. The skin is kind of strong, actually. You'll be surprised, where you can carve out the potato just fine without messing up the skin, so it should be pretty okay. After you get that all done, you're gonna mix in your shrimp with the potato that you've carved out, and you're gonna stir it all in pretty good together. So you have mashed potatoes basically, and you're gonna stir the shrimp in there with it, with all the flavors that come from that. So once you start stirring that around pretty good, you wanna mix it all in and reach the bottom. Oh, and then we're gonna pull out our cheese. So you're gonna sprinkle as much cheese in there. Once again, I don't know how much cheese I used. So sorry, but pour until it looks good and cheesy, because the more cheese, the better. Cheese has never ever hurt anybody. So go ahead and start stirring on in there. Okay, so once you've got your mixture all nice and stirred and cheesy and delicious, you are gonna go ahead and we're gonna take little spoonfuls and we're going to stuff our potatoes. Here's basically most of them already done. I'm just going to finish up that last one right there. And you're going to stuff your mixture inside of the potato skins that you have left after you carved out all of the potato. So you're going to get those nice and full and standing upright. You're going to set your oven to 350 degrees and go ahead and bake those guys. I sprinkled a little cheese on the top, I forgot to mention, because that's always fun to have a little bit of cheese melting on top there. And then we wait and you gaze in the oven because it just looks so delicious, right? All right, it's time to take it out. We're going to pull those guys out of there, and they are nice and crisp and brown and golden and ready to be eaten. I'm excited. What about you? And here's our finished product. Looks good, right? I hope you enjoyed that. That's a pretty cool recipe, right? I promise you it's super delicious. Give it a try. Add something to it if you want to, but I promise you it's really good. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and give me ideas. I want to talk about what you want to hear about. This YouTube page is for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed everything. Stay classy and sassy. See you next time. Bye. I'm Jaber and you're watching the Disney Channel.